Hello everyone and welcome back to Neptune's Child Tarot. My name is Monique and this is my second tarot channel here on YouTube. Thank you guys all so much for your continued love and support here on the channel. I do also have channel memberships available for you guys, for those of you that are wanting access to exclusive members only pick a card readings. You can join the channel. You do want to make sure that you join the second tier, which for this channel it is called Starborn. If you're finding that when you click the join button that there's only one tier available, you do want to make sure that you are logging into YouTube using a Google or Chrome browser, preferably on a laptop or PC, as some of the functionality on YouTube is missing when you're trying to join channel memberships from a mobile device. Okay, so that is available for those of you that are wanting access to that, and make sure that you do join the second tier again, Starborn. So today's pick a card reading, we are doing What Don't You See Coming? We do have 3 choices for you guys today. If you do feel drawn to more than one of the options, you're more than welcome to choose multiple or even listen to all 3 of them to see which one resonates for you the most. So for pile number 1, we do have a green Aventurine. For pile number 2, we do have a strawberry Obsidian. For pile number 3, we have a yellow Aventurine. So once again, what don't you see coming? Pile 1 with the green Aventurine, pile 2 with the strawberry Obsidian, pile 3 with the yellow Aventurine. Timestamps will be down below for you guys, and I will see you at your reading. Hello, pile number 1. So those of you that resonated with the green Aventurine, this is going to be your reading today. So we are doing What You Don't See Coming. Just a quick note, I tried to record your pile earlier and I don't know, something happened to the file, so I'm having to re-record it. So you might see that I'm wearing different clothes if you are watching any of the other piles and then coming to this one. So let's get into your reading. Okay, so what don't you see coming, pile 1? We have Cow Spirit, and it says, the miracles are endless. We have Shield Maiden with make plans and focus. We have the Groundhog Spirit with time to let go. And then we have Spirit Fox, and it says trust your talents in changing times. Okay, so let's put out your tarot. We have the 8 of Wands. We have the Death card. We have the Chariot. The 5 of Swords. We have the 5 of Wands. And then we also have the Tower. Okay. So what I was picking up earlier when I was doing and recording this for the first time is there are some similar energies here. With the Groundhog Spirit card number 31, it does say time to let go. Okay. The Tower energy can also be about releasing something or something being broken down, shifted. And you also have the Death card here, which is also about endings, change, you know, also letting things go. Now, the one thing that I'm noticing here, and this is something that came up earlier as well, is we have both the 5 of Swords and the 5 of Wands. And both of these cards can talk about some type of challenge or some type of conflict. The Five of Swords more or less has to do with us feeling this energy of feeling very defeated, almost like there's something that we cannot do or that we cannot achieve. The Five of Wands can also talk about change as well, but it is also about inner conflict, conflict that is external to us. In this case, I feel like this is more about you. And I feel what you don't see coming is that there is going to be a change in terms of your mindset, okay? The Tower energy really helps to break down any type of illusions. And sometimes this is through giving us some type of epiphany or realization about something that we need to release and let go of. Sometimes it's a person, a situation, a way of thinking, old patterns of behavior. And I feel like that's this energy right here. Okay. We also have two powerful energies here of the Eight of Wands and also the Chariot, which are going more or less to talk about movement, action. Okay. Both of these cards are about movement and action. The Eight of Wands is about things happening quickly. So what you do see coming is a huge shift of energy for you, okay? Now that might come through as some type of epiphany or realization that you might have about your own limiting beliefs or how you're struggling with some type of inner conflict. And that might even be about change. What I was kind of also picking up earlier is there might be some of you that have been dealing with maybe even some stagnancy or indecision, okay? Being unclear about something. We may have tried to approach a situation or a way of doing something and feeling that something wasn't kind of working out the way that we anticipated or hoped, because sometimes the Five of Swords can talk about feeling defeated in a situation. So I feel like what you don't see coming is this shift of energy that's happening within you. Now that could be, with the Tower energy, sometimes this happens by, like I said, some type of epiphany or realization that we have. And it helps us to better focus. You've got the Shield Maiden here with make plans and focus. And this energy may have been something that was creating blockages with you being able to then shift and move forward. So the other beautiful thing that I see that you're not seeing coming is that you are going to be moving forward here, and things might start to really shift for you, because the Chariot energy is about steady progress, movement, gaining momentum, things starting to happen quickly. After this shift, after this change here, okay, of letting go of the things that are not working for you, whether that's a mindset or it's some type of situation that is only bringing in conflict into your life. This could be you having that epiphany of saying, okay, I see it, and now I need to step away from it, or I need to let it go. Okay, where you're really able to kind of focus on what it is that you're working towards. Okay, the Chariot is about having willpower and determination to overcome challenge, adversity. So I am seeing that things are going to kind of open up for you in terms of your focus, your vision, helping you to achieve the success that you're really looking for. Okay. And once this block is kind of removed here, you've got your trust, your talents, and changing time. So as things are changing here, sometimes we can feel a little uncomfortable, because the Tower energy can sometimes be creating some type of upheaval in our life, or some type of something breaking down, something that we're no longer meant to hold on to, something that we're needing to release. And sometimes that change, can make us feel uncomfortable, but the Tower energy is something that happens by divine intervention, and it's always for our highest good to help to redirect us. And so I feel like when you have this divine redirection with helping you to release this energy here, you're going to see things change in your life in terms of your ability to really focus on, what you're doing, how you're doing it, being clearer with your manifestations. You might be discovering even new talents or abilities or skills, or just feeling better mentally, clear. Okay. The fox is also a symbol of strategy, okay? Coming up with a plan, trying to know when is the right time to make a move, okay, to help to kind of get ahead in some way. And I feel like once you have that, you've got the cow spirit here with the miracles are endless, because it's kind of like you're shifting away from this energy that has been causing resistance and holding you back. And now you're in that very clear headspace to be able to have the vision, have the dream, and be able to then execute those ideas and take decisive action towards whatever it is that your goals are, and being able to kind of overcome any obstacles that might be in place. So there's a huge shift of energy that's happening for you here. Okay, now with the Tower energy, we do have Aries and Scorpio. We've also got Cancer and then Scorpio energy here as well. I am going to clarify the Tower. I think we'll start with that. Let's clarify the Tower. Okay, so definitely transformation. And the Tower energy, this is going to bring transformation, okay? Which is something that also happens with the Death card. I think I said, yeah, Aries and Scorpio energy here. Okay, so why is the Tower here? The Nine of Cups. Yeah, so I feel like I said, this change, this shift that's happening here for you is for your highest good, okay? But I also feel that it is something that's going to bring a sense of satisfaction, because there's a big change here. Okay, a huge shift of energy. We have the Emperor here, which is also Aries energy. And the Emperor does represent the energy of the masculine, okay? So the masculine is really something about us keeping ourselves focused, especially with the Emperor, focused, disciplined, organized, coming up with a plan, a strategy, so that we may then take action. And I feel like doing that, making moves here with the Nine of Cups, this is something that brings in happiness, wish fulfillment, okay? Being able to achieve and realize your dreams and bring them into fruition. It's going to lead to success, to happiness, to wishes being fulfilled, okay? So even though, right, there's this big shift here, you know, for some, it does make you maybe a little worried. Maybe sometimes it could be creating a little bit of stress. But all the while, I feel like this shift that's happening within you, and I feel like it might more or less be mental. Let's see one more with the Tower energy here. There's the King of Wands. Okay. So this is you kind of coming much more confident. Okay. The King of Wands is a very powerful leader, very powerful manifester. This is about paving your own path or forging a new path. Okay. Stepping in and taking that leadership type of role in your own life. Both of these cards are very powerful. Okay. In terms of you know, the Emperor is about structure, stability, and a foundation. So with this old foundation, right, being released, broken down, realizing, okay, this isn't working anymore, I've got to let it go, you have the opportunity here to rebuild, okay, and to plan things exactly as you like, okay? So that's kind of what I'm getting here. We've got the Star at the bottom. Okay, so the Star is something that also helps to restore hope, faith, believing in yourself, being more optimistic about you being able to make your dreams or wishes come true. You know, this is also trusting that when we do let go, right, of certain things that are just not working, not fitting in, no longer in aligning, that we know that it's for our highest good. That by us releasing and letting go of the things that are no longer working for us, that it's going to create the openness for us to receive what does and what fits this new, say, version of yourself, or the new timeline, you know, that you wish to, you know, allow into your life or to align with, okay? It's going to create a lot more stability for you, a lot more harmony, a lot more balance, a lot of feeling more grounded. So let's see what this make plans and focus here. We've got Temperance, which is certainly about change. This is you alchemizing energy. This is you transmuting one form of energy into another. So this is taking, let's just say, for example, this Five of Swords energy of feeling defeated, of feeling, you know, that I can't trust my intuition. I'm going to fail. You know, all those self-sabotaging thoughts. This is you transmuting this into your power, okay, as the Emperor and the King of Wands, and truly believing in yourself. What is this? And some of you, I feel like this might even start to take place. For some of you that are watching it, especially the day that I uploaded today is October 28th, I think, 2024. You might start to see these shifts happening as soon as Sagittarius season, okay? Which Sagittarius season does start in November around the 21st, and it's going to carry us through December 21st, okay? For some of you, this could be shortly after the new year, Aquarius season. Aries season is also here. Aquarius season does start in January around the 21st, and that'll carry us through February 21st, 22nd, somewhere around there. And then Aries season does start in March, okay? March, and then through April, a little bit of April. And then we've also got Cancer. Some of you, this might even be even quicker because we do have the Eight of Wands energy here, which is things that are happening very fast. So some of you might even see things start to take off for you, where you start to see some serious movement and momentum happening even during Scorpio season. We are in Scorpio season right now, and that is going to carry us through November. So some of you, this could really be shifts and changes that you start to see towards the end of this year into early next year, 2025. And those of you that are watching this maybe a little bit later, it could be Cancer season for you. Aries season for some of you that are seeing this. Okay, and there's the Tower again at the bottom. Okay, so I'm also seeing the Queen of Wands under here too. And so the Queen of Wands is, if you look at her, she looks like she's meditating here. She's calm. She feels at peace. She feels balanced. This is about you receiving information from your intuition, right? Which is really helping you, I feel like, certainly to focus here. There could be certain things that are being revealed to you, maybe the path ahead, especially for some of you that have been feeling a little bit discouraged or maybe even a little bit lost and saying, okay, I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. You're going to feel this powerful shift of energy where everything starts to become clear for you, the path being clear ahead. And I do feel like, you know, taking time to tune into your intuition is going to help you to receive the information that you are meant to receive. And it's going to be important for you to listen to your intuition, especially over, I would say, the next 6 months, as this information is being brought to you from the ethers, the spirit realm, your higher self, your ancestors, your spirit guides, passed on loved ones that are kind of giving to you this wisdom and this knowledge to help you to, like I said, realize your potential, help to make the shifts that you need to within your life that are going to lead you to really changing things for the better. Okay, we have the miracles are endless here, which I feel like this is you really kind of stepping into a new era of your life where you are able to really see and envision the goals, the dreams that you have for yourself, and feel this surge of energy and confidence with yourself to be able to see the path is clear ahead for you, to feel confident in forging that new path for yourself. Okay, proud of yourself. I'm also seeing this as you being so proud of being able to finally just, you know, some of you might have felt like you were kind of like in a holding pattern of just like waiting to say, okay, like what's going to happen next? How come everything feels so stagnant? And then it's like everything is coming at exactly the right time. And then you're just going to see like kind of like this shift, powerful shift of energy here that's going to move things forward with everything kind of getting aligned perfectly for you to, you know, achieve these dreams and goals. Now, the star is also about our destiny, you know, so this could be that you have a specific purpose or mission or, you know, career that you feel that you're guided to, and maybe you're trying to figure it out right now, or trying to figure out what is the next step for myself in life and feeling a little bit blocked or even stuck. that Tower energy is coming in to give you that awakening, that epiphany, that realization that you need, so everything becomes clear. Okay? All right, so let's get some last messages for you, pile number 1. Any other messages for you, pile number 1? Whoops. Okay, so we have bask in joy and light, which I feel like is Spirit's advice to you. We also have the Shaolin Master. I feel like this is Spirit advice to you to continue to stay positive, optimistic about things. Okay? Some of you might even have some important people coming into your life to work and to collaborate with you. We also have the Shaolin Master here. It says, be graceful in movement and action, which means that we're paying close attention and doing things with intention, with focus, being purposeful, okay, in the way that we're planning things and doing things. We're not just kind of running through life on autopilot and doing things kind of mindlessly. We're putting the clear intention of working towards the things that we want, okay? What else? For pile 1. We have trader here, and it says exchange energy to create abundance. Now this, like I said, some of you might be discovering certain skills or talents that you have, taking up certain hobbies that you might have, exchanging energy with other, meaning like, let's just say you have a special skill set, you know, and you then decide to start working on that as maybe creating another stream of income for yourself, or a side hustle, or, you know, deciding to, you know, maybe if you have an existing business, like you're adding on something else, another thing that you can offer your clients, you know, where you can create additional abundance for yourself, and also something that you love. This person here looks like they've got their hand across their heart. Like this is something that you love. This is something that you care about. This is something that's meaningful to you. Okay? All right. So that is all that I have for you, pile number 1. I do hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, pile 2. So those of you that resonated with the strawberry obsidian, this is going to be your reading today. So we're finding out, what don't you see coming. So let's put out your oracle cards first. We have Wolf Spirit number 67, and it says turn knowledge into wisdom. We have the Warrior. It says be fearless and stand strong. Number 34, Hummingbird Spirit, be here now. We also have the Stargazer, and it says set your sights higher. Set your sights higher. Okay, let's look at your tarot. We have the 6 of Swords, the Magician, the 4 of Swords, the 10 of Wands, the 4 of Cups, okay, and the 8 of Pentacles. Okay. I am seeing Gemini and Virgo energy here with the Magician. Okay, so what I'm getting from this is I actually feel like I want to clarify this first. We do have the 4 of Cups, which is more or less talking about, could be for some of you having a blind spot. I mean, we are asking, what don't you see coming? And I am feeling with the 6 of Swords being here, the 6 of Swords can talk about us moving on or moving away from something, okay? Here, this magician, there's a lot of really beautiful butterflies kind of circulating around. But there's also this magic kind of coming out of her hands. Like she's really focusing her intention here on manifesting. And the magician is about having willpower here. Set your sights higher. I almost feel like this is spirit wanting you to make some type of a shift here, some type of a change. For some of you, this could even be surrounding your career. Okay. Like, let's just say if you are working and you do have a job right now and you're kind of feeling like this job that you have or the career that you have is something that is no longer fulfilling. Okay. No longer emotionally fulfilled, because the Four of Cups can talk sometimes about boredom, feeling bored or feeling indifferent. And so setting your sights higher could even be you opening yourself up to opportunities that can take you or even your career to new heights. Okay. So I want to clarify this Four of Cups and also the Six of Swords, because this is about transition. The Six of Swords. Here there's a person in the boat that's leaving. Let's see here. I think I might clarify this set your sights higher as well. Let's see. What is the Six of Swords energy here? Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So Nine of Pentacles has to do with financial independence, financial security. Okay. I feel like many of you have been putting in a lot of hard work and effort towards something that you're working on here. Now, some of you, yes, it could be your career. But with setting your sights higher, this might even be you opening yourself up to new opportunities that are going to take you to the next level in your career. And I do feel like it is something that you are feeling intuitively. Okay? Something that you're feeling intuitively here. Because the Four of Swords also talks about us taking a break, taking a rest, taking some time to meditate or reflect upon something. You know, you might even be in a situation right now in your career where you've gained everything you can, let's just say, from a current position. And now it's time to shift. Now it's time to change. Okay, so this can certainly be you opening yourself up to a new opportunity here. And even this Page of Cups, it looks like, you know, this person is like elevating, levitating in the sky here. And I see that as you kind of opening yourself up to a new opportunity to make some type of change, some type of transition, then it's going to lead you towards more abundance here. We've got the Three of Wands, which is about planning ahead, foresight, thinking ahead, the future, basically. Okay. So let's just say if you are someone who right now, and I feel like who doesn't with this energy, all of us, okay, unless you're rich, okay, which most of the collective, you know, we're working hard towards trying to achieve certain goals of financial security, financial independence. We want to feel comfortable. We want to enjoy the nice things in life and, you know, putting in the effort to make that happen. So those of you that are right now have been thinking like, okay, thinking about the future and saying, okay, how can I improve things? How can I be a better version of myself? How can I bring in more wealth and more abundance? How can I feel more financially secure and independent? This is you kind of shifting into the mindset of thinking about the future and future planning and even taking that first step in that new direction. Okay. Some of you could, you know, be changing paths completely. And some of you might be thinking to yourself, okay, I've done what I needed to here. I'm kind of feeling that the opportunities that are available to me in this current job or job market are not really what I'm looking for, and I want something else. Okay? So I want to see what this Four of Cups energy is here. The Four of Swords again. The World. Yeah, something's ending here. We've got the Three of Cups and then also the Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay. Some of you, this might have to do with your love life. Okay. May not be for all of you, but some of you might be, I'm getting putting in a lot of effort and energy into a person where it doesn't seem to really be going anywhere. And this could be really Spirit telling you here that it's time to move away from this situation. Okay. Some of you could be holding on to like a romantic partner that is not really taking action towards you, or it could be something that's creating so much stagnancy here. This could even be you moving away from love situations that are not working, not flowing, not moving forward. You know, or if you are in a situation right now where you're married or in a long-term relationship and already, but you're feeling my emotional needs are not being met in that relationship. This can certainly be you setting your standards or sights higher in terms of a new connection, you know, that is going to give you what it is that you're looking for, especially on an emotional level. Okay. So some of you, this might be a very heart-centered decision that you're making when you envision what your future is, you know, whether it's career or even in love. Okay. Wanting better for yourself. Okay. Could certainly be a situation here. Some of you might be feeling like a little bit of loss of motivation. Okay. Maybe even feeling a little bit blocked creatively, feeling just a little stagnant. Okay. Let's see what this set your sights higher is. The Empress. Yeah, this is for further expansion and growth is basically what Spirit's saying here. Wish fulfillment. Chariot is at the bottom. Okay. The King of Wands, which is you certainly stepping up as the leader in your own life. Okay. To move your life forward. The Empress is about fertility, creation, expansion, growth, abundance, prosperity. It also has to do with love, okay? So in any area of your life that you're wanting to grow, to change, to evolve, you know, this is you kind of taking control, taking your power back in your life to make choices. And maybe for some of you, this means stepping outside of your comfort zone, right? We do have this warrior energy here. It says, be fearless and stand strong. Just the same way in which this King of Wands is standing with that lion right behind him. Okay. So this is you, you know, choosing to work and bring your energies into alignment, into balance. This is you paving a new path for yourself, taking the lead in your own life. So I feel like what you don't see coming is that there is going to be an opportunity for you to shift and change, especially for those of you where you're feeling not quite happy with your love life, not quite happy with your career, not quite happy with your abundance. There's going to be opportunities that are presented to you to be able to change that situation. This is where it's going to be especially important for you to be open to the ways in which the universe brings these opportunities to you, because sometimes we could be overlooking something that's right in front of our face that's being offered to us, right? She doesn't even notice that that hand that's kind of there, right? Spirit. So it's going to be important for you to pay attention, right, to your intuition, to the subtleties and the way the universe communicates with you, okay? To see where Spirit could be guiding you to end or let go of something and shift into this new energy here. You know, with the turn knowledge into wisdom, I feel like the knowledge that you gained is from your past situations, right? You say, okay, these are the choices that I've made. They've led me to where I am right now. Would I change things? Would I improve things? We can then turn this into the wisdom that we need to help us to continue to move forward and grow, right? We also have be here now, which for some of you, this is about you staying present here and now, okay? To focus on what you need to do moving forward in order to achieve what it is that you're wanting to be able to help you to further expand and grow. Now, we also have Taurus and Libra, Cancer energy here, also Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Okay, Pisces. So, what else do I want to do? Let's get some, yeah. And I feel like Spirit is truly trying to guide you towards fulfillment here, towards success. Okay, the Nine of Cups is about contentment, satisfaction, you feeling fully satisfied. The Four of Cups is not satisfied. It's discontent. It's unhappy. Okay, and there are opportunities for you to change into that, but we also need to shift into this Empress, King of Wands energy to take that first step into changing what we don't like about our life. Taking the steps that we need to create those shifts and those changes. Okay. So take some time, you know, especially if that rings true for you, where you're just like, I don't really like what's happening in my life right now. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know what to do. You know, the Four of Swords is here, which is about it's actually here twice. The Four of Swords is about taking time to meditate, to go within and to listen to what your own inner voice is telling you. Okay. And to not be afraid of changing it from, you know, a life right now in whichever way, love life, career, finances, to not be afraid of stepping up as that King of Wands in your power to pave a new path for yourself, to change things, right? We don't have to sit in that Four of Cups and feel like there's nothing that we can do. There's no way that we can change it. That's all negative thinking, right? Limiting beliefs that are telling us you can't do this, you can't change it, you're stuck there, you're trapped there, in the way that our ego kind of creates doubt, you know, in our mind to take our power away. This is you taking your power back to say, I am going to change my life, I am going to turn it around, I am going to work towards my goals because I deserve happiness, I deserve fulfillment. Right? And that is you taking the lead in your life to be able to create that for yourself. You got the Magician here, which is basically co-creating with Spirit. Okay? To set your sights higher with what it is that you envision for yourself and to move towards successfully being able to achieve that. But you do have to start working, for some of you, on your self-esteem, your confidence in yourself, and believing in yourself with that King of Wands, okay? And that might be through taking little baby steps of trying for short-term goals, you know, small goals that you make with keeping yourself focused and disciplined before you start setting out towards those longer term goals. So what don't you see coming? Pile number 2. Any other messages or advice here? We have connect with your emotions. Okay, so your intuition, your feelings. We have the Summer here, and it says bask in joy and light. And then we have Shaolin Master, and it says be graceful in movement and action. Oops. And then we have Autumn here with release the old and rest. Okay. So this could certainly be you letting go, right, of anything that is not serving you, old ways of thinking, situations that don't really serve your highest good. Focusing on more positive energy, joy, happiness, and work towards bringing in certain things that do make you feel happy, that do make you fulfilled. So you can start working towards making those changes in your life, and also being conscious, right, of the actions that you do take. It's very mindful, right? You're doing it with precision, with care, not just kind of like on autopilot. You're keeping yourself very focused, right? And mindful of the decisions, of the actions that you take in order for you to achieve the best results possible. We also have the shapeshifter underneath the deck, and it says transform and unveil your gifts, right? So you could certainly be discovering certain things about yourself, discovering hidden talents, you know, and working towards that, realizing certain things about yourself, like, hey, I'm a really good artist, or I'm really you know, good at inspiring people, or I'm really good at this, I'm good at that, and really kind of shifting into the best possible version of yourself. Okay, we also have Father Sky here, and it says trust in the unknown. Okay, this can certainly be you believing yourself, learning to trust your intuition. I feel like it is another thing here. Trusting in the unknown. Sometimes when we do take that first step, we don't know exactly, right, where it's going to lead. But this is you learning to trust in your own intuition with where your inner compass is really guiding you next. And I am feeling that there is a change here. Okay? In order for continued growth and expansion, we've got to move. We got to shift. Okay? All right. So that is all that I have for you, pile number 2. I do hope this is helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, pile 3. So those of you that resonated with the yellow Aventurine, this is going to be your reading today. So we're asking Spirit, what don't you see coming? So let's take a look at your cards. We have card number 50, Rhino Spirit, and it says overcome any obstacle. We have Lord, and it says take charge with authority. We have number 22, Dragonfly Spirit, and it says truth transcends illusion. And then we have the Seer here, and it says see beyond the current situation. Okay. So it kind of already looks like what Spirit's saying here, and we have not looking at the tarot yet, but this kind of looks like there's something in your life that you are perceiving as an obstacle that you cannot get past. And so that could be creating an illusion that there is no way to move forward, or there's no way to overcome this obstacle. But this is Spirit saying here, see beyond what your current situation is. Take charge with authority. Okay? The truth of something, being able to transcend the illusion. So let's just say the illusion that we have is like, oh, I can't do this. There's an obstacle here. There's a roadblock. This isn't going to happen. And listening to your own soul's truth, which is telling you here that there is power that you do hold within yourself to overcome the obstacle that, or what you're perceiving as an obstacle currently. Okay, so let's look at your tarot. We have the 9 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, the 10 of Swords. Yeah, I must feel like you guys are like thinking and thinking and thinking and just kind of feeling really worn out with trying to figure this out here. Something. We've got the Page of Swords, which is about looking at details, getting more information, research. We've got the Page of Cups. And I like this Page of Cups energy because the Page of Cups is about imagination. Imagination and daydreaming. So I almost kind of feel like Spirit's saying, connecting in with this Page of Cups, which is very childlike energy. Let's see. We've got the 4 of Wands. And look at that. And then we got the 6 of Wands, which is about success, victory, accomplishment, being able to overcome an obstacle. And the 4 of Wands, both of these cards can talk about celebration, celebrating something. So yes, I feel like what you're not seeing, okay, we're asking what don't you see coming, is there's something in your life, okay, and it's going to be different for all of you because this is a general reading. I'm going to clarify a little bit, but, you know, it's going to be different for each one of you. Whatever you are perceiving as the obstacle right now, whether it's something within you or it's a situation that's external to you. But this page energy is very valuable. Like I said, the page is very daydreamy. It's very imaginative, okay? And you know, what I want you to understand is that when we're a child, right, we have huge imaginations. We believe that everything is possible, that we can do anything that we set our mind to. We believe in ourselves, right, when we're children. When we grow up into an adult, that's a whole different story. We have life experiences that, or even certain situations that we've gone through that have created fear, that have created doubt. And so I feel like this page energy is something that's very powerful for you because it's something that helps you to connect in with your inner child and to go back to that state of being where you do believe in yourself and you do believe that you can achieve what you set out to do. You know, the Four of Wands is a beautiful celebratory energy, and the Six of Wands is a victory, an accomplishment. You being able to, like I said, overcome some type of obstacle here. You know, some of you could have been putting forth a lot of energy and are just feeling like, you know what, maybe I should just give up. I can't move past this obstacle here. And you could be, like I said, kind of like way overthinking and thinking like, how do I do this? How do I do that? And it's like Spirit is wanting you to kind of see beyond. And I do feel like what you don't see coming is your ability to figure this out, whatever this is. And I feel like the key to doing so is connecting in with your inner child, okay? And so for those of you that don't know how to do that, it is simply sitting in meditation, okay? And trying to recognize where your limiting beliefs are, being aware of them, okay? Certain patterns of behavior that you recognize that you have. You know, sometimes we do have an awareness that, you know, we have fear, or, you know, we are afraid of stepping outside of our comfort zone, or we're aware that sometimes we delay, or we, you know, kind of don't feel confident enough to achieve something. So think back to that version of yourself where you believed, right? You could do anything, because in this energy here, of the Page of Cups, it is all about intuition. It's about your creativity and you being able to kind of find solutions, which is also with the Page of Swords energy. The Page of Swords is kind of like a little really brilliant energy. You know, it's like a very smart fifth grader. A person who's able to really look at details, look at information, ask questions, get curious, do the research, look at all the, you know, the information that's there. And it's also about you building that confidence in yourself that you have to be able to say, yes, I can move past this obstacle. So what you don't see coming, I feel like, is truly that whatever this is that you're perceiving as your obstacle right now, is that you are going to be able to overcome this. And this is going to be a milestone for you, of you're going to say like, I finally did it. I was able to do this. I didn't give up. The Nine of Wands is also about resilience. Okay. You might be recognizing that there are certain thoughts or ideas or beliefs that are creating this illusion in your mind that you cannot overcome an obstacle. So let's look at that a little bit here. And I think I'm also going to clarify this Six of Wands. This kind of makes me feel like the way that this person is kind of, looks like they're blowing into this shell, almost like using it as like a horn. You know, kind of like this intuitive calling that you're going to have that's going to help you to move past whatever this perceived obstacle is. What is this overcome any obstacle here? The Queen of Swords, yes. Such a beautiful energy to be able to look. Oh my goodness, you guys got the Queen and the King. your card here, Truth, which the Queen and King of Swords are symbolic of truth. Clear thinking, logical thinking. The Queen and King of Swords are also visionaries. They have a vision, they have a plan. They're also really good at finding solutions, okay? To take decisive action because they're able to see through something clearly. So I'm feeling what you don't see coming is there's going to be transformation to your thoughts. You're going to be recognizing where these perceived illusions are of your inability to overcome whatever this obstacle is. This is also a very beautiful, balanced energy here of having both the Queen and the King present. Some type of wisdom or knowledge. We've got the Empress here. So not only is there this energy here of both the feminine and the masculine when it comes to the mind and clarity and truth, discernment, but there's also this energy here of the Empress, which is about expansion and growth beyond whatever this perceived obstacle is, and you finding the solution to be able to further grow, okay? We've got air signs here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Pisces energy, and also Taurus and Libra. So let's see what the Six of Wands energy is here. The Ace of Cups. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse. A Nine of Cups. Okay. Another thing that I feel like is happening, and I feel like this, everybody's experienced this in life. Sometimes we can grow very impatient with things not working out smoothly or not flowing, or it feels like, why is there this obstacle here? How come I can't get past this kind of thing? And so I do feel like there is this part of you that is really also healing inside of yourself that's going to help you to recognize that you can, again, move past this obstacle to achieve satisfaction and fulfillment in your life. Okay, I want to look at that truth transcends illusion here. The Five of Cups in reverse. So this is you letting go of this hopelessness, this grief. You're stepping into your power here with the Magician. This Magician energy is about focused intention. So many of you are overcoming some challenging emotions that could be creating an illusion here. Okay? Sometimes our emotions can also cloud our judgment. Okay? But you've got the Queen and the King of Swords here, which is your ability to see beyond the feelings, beyond the emotions, that the feelings could be creating this illusion here. The Star. Yes. So this is something where you're going to have some type of wish being fulfilled. Okay. Something that you hoped for, something that you wish for. This is you working towards this illusion of hopelessness, or that something isn't going to happen for you. Okay. The Star is about restoring faith, trust, belief, being optimistic. Okay. The things are going to come together for you. But sometimes, yes, we can get stuck. And the Five of Swords is at the bottom, which is also negative thinking. The devil is right underneath that. Okay. So these energies here can certainly create a lot of us feeling limited or restricted or hopeless or discouraged or self-sabotaging thoughts that we can't turn things around for ourselves. But this is you shifting in terms of this mindset from limitation to being optimistic. Okay, let's look at this energy here also. We've got Aquarius energy here, Capricorn. Let's look at this, see beyond your current situation. The Hermit in reverse. Six of Pentacles. This is putting you in this flow of receiving. Putting you in a more receptive state. This is you changing your perspective, okay? So you could certainly be taking some time to look inwards and reflect upon what thoughts are keeping you blocked from receiving what it is that you want, whether that's love, money, opportunities, again, like I said, I feel like this is you taking control back of your life. There's a change of perspective here. The Hangman is also something that gives us insight, awareness. The Eight of Swords is at the bottom. So this could be you having this being stuck in a place of negative thinking. Okay, the Eight of Swords is a mental prison of negativity that we do to ourselves. Okay, not being able to see beyond whatever this obstacle is. It keeps us stuck and confused. Okay, so there is going to be this opportunity here for you to change, right, the way that you think. And for you to, whatever this is that you're perceiving as an obstacle, that you're able to kind of set those emotions and those old thoughts aside, to be able to use more discernment and say and recognize, okay, is this my ego talking right now? It's telling me that I can't do this, or that I can't, have what my desire is. It's helping you to shift into a better energy for manifestation. Okay? Because if we choose to focus on all the negatives, right? All the negative things, is that energy, that vibration, is that in the same frequency of energy and vibration of what our desire is? No. Right? We have to be aware of where those negative thoughts are limiting us, holding us back from receiving. So in a way, it's kind of like you're helping here to unblock your blessings, unblock this or remove this block of energy that is keeping you from being able to receive from the universe, and also to align with what your desires are. Okay? Sometimes it is our fear-based thinking here, and fear is a lower frequency of energy, a lower vibration. Okay? Fear is, a natural thing that happens to us, but when we carry on in prolonged states of living and functioning from fear, this is when it starts to affect our vibration, our way of thinking, where we lose hope, we lose faith, we do feel hopeless, we feel afraid, we feel, that our emotions are holding us back, or the belief systems that are holding us back. So what's happening here, again, is there's an opportunity for you, okay? And now we have a choice here with this. We can either choose that new way of thinking, right? And to recognize where our limitations are and say, okay, I need to change this. No more. I'm not letting myself do this to myself anymore. Or we can continue to be in that way of thinking, right? It's always a choice. We can choose to grow and evolve and to shift into a different way of thinking, a different perspective from whatever we perceive as that obstacle. And I feel like by you shifting, for those of you that are going to be shifting here, that are choosing, like, yes, I am going to shift the mindset, I am going to be more mindful of where my thoughts are at and thinking, this is going to help you it's going to help you to remove a blockage right now, okay? And that blockage could certainly be something of your own mind, your own thoughts, feelings, emotions that are creating resistance within your energy that has been blocking your blessings, blocking you from being able to receive, okay? So by you shifting that perspective and recognizing and acknowledging what things you need to, say, work on within yourself in terms of your way of thinking, the act of you doing so and kind of reclaiming your power over these things that have power over you right now, this is helping to remove that blockage so that you will then become shifting into that flow of receiving. Okay? Whether we feel unworthy of receiving, we feel unworthy of love, we feel unworthy of abundance, whatever it might be, right? We could be stuck in scarcity mindset and feel like abundance is never going to happen to us. I've got blocks with my money. And that could be all of that thinking here that is creating resistance in your energy from, or blocking the flow of the universe kind of bringing to you. We have to be in alignment with what our desires are. The mindset, the feelings, the emotions have to all be aligned. Okay? We could consciously say, okay, yes, I want love in my life. I want money. But then subconsciously and unconsciously, we've got feelings of unworthiness to it. We have no trust. We have no faith, right? So this is creating resistance within our energy with us being out of that flow. So what you don't see coming, like I said, is going to be an opportunity for you to connect in with your inner child, with your, say, like your version of yourself that truly believes in you, you know, that has that imagination and confidence in oneself, and connecting to that part of yourself that believes in you. You know, and perhaps that's your teenage self or your inner child, or it's the version of you that was super confident 3 years ago. You know, you connect back into that energy and that power and that confidence and that belief in yourself, and start to recognize where these perceived illusions or obstacles are getting in your way, right? We can start to shift away from it and change our perspective away from that and towards, you know, building and creating a life that we're truly happy. We feel victorious in doing so because we've been able to overcome a huge obstacle by being able to take charge and no longer giving our power away to this way of thinking. Okay? All right, so let's do some last messages for you, pile number 3. We've got Medicine Mother, and it says honor your inner knowing, okay? Your own intuition. We also have the High Priest here, and it says intend and create. Such a powerful energy. And then we have the Eagle here, and it says see from a higher perspective. Okay? All of which these energies here, very powerful. It makes me feel like very High Priestess. Very beautiful energy to help you to see, right? And that's also like the Hangman energy as well. Look who's at the bottom, the High Priestess. So you've got both the High Priestess, the High Priest. Harness your mystic power, honor your inner knowing, intend and create. We're doing things with intention, and we're being able to see from that higher perspective, right? Not the perspective of the devil energy, the emotional manipulation, the restrictions, the fears, the doubts, the self-sabotage, the victim mentality. Okay? And then we also have the lady at the bottom with enjoy growth and reap rewards. Okay? So I'm seeing that for many of you as abundance. Okay? Could also be love. For some of you, your love life. Okay? All right. Yes, certainly opening up this flow of energy, removing blockages here. Okay? Your ability to be also more connected in with your feminine energy. Okay? The feminine energy, like I said, is all about creation, fertility, growth, expansion, abundance, love. This could be you learning how to, you know, recognize what your worth is, learn to love and accept yourself, feel better, give off a different vibe, a different energy, you know, that helps you to be open to receive. And also feminine energy is about receptivity, right? Receiving here. So this is you, what's happening for you here, what you don't see coming is that you're going to be shifting into this, the energy of the feminine, receiving. Okay, blessings from the universe, whether they are abundance or new love coming into your life. This is really you reclaiming your power here, your life. Okay. All right. So that is all that I have for you, pile number 3. I do hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading.